Good afternoon, team. Hello, is anybody out there in Facebook land? It is time for Midweek Moments with your mentor. Today is December 13th, 2018, and we are down to the nitty-gritty with the Christmas orders. So I would love to. Hi, Carla, how are you? I would love to talk to people about, representatives about getting our orders placed now. I'm placing my last order tonight. Don't have a lot to place, but the people that have called me with their orders, they're kind of expecting me to deliver before Christmas. So I got to do what I got to do. Um, so I definitely invite you to reach out to your customers, your friends, your family, etc., and make campaign one a good campaign for you. And I'll get back to that in a few minutes here. But first of all, I need to say that my name is Margie Donaldson. I'm wearing my badge today. That is my name. I went to Starbucks today. I was wearing this. They asked me what my name was, and I'm like, it's right here. And they wrote me down as Marnie, Marnie. I give up. People do not get my name. I mean, Carla, I get that people probably spell it with a C, a K, it goes back and forth. But come on, can you mess it up when it's on my actual name tag? I mean, that's ridiculous. Anyway, I am an Honor Society top seller. I've been with Avon for 18 and a half years. I'm a bronze leader. And I want to talk to you about getting your goals made for 2019. Do you want to be in President's Club? Do you want to be in Honor Society or higher? Where do you want your sales to be? So you will be receiving a phone call from me within the next few weeks. Yes, I know we have Christmas and New Year's in there, but I will be reaching out to everybody that is in my Hi, Kathy. I will be reaching out to all of my first generation representatives within the next few weeks. And I expect my leaders, whether they're first generation, second generation, third generation, etc., I expect them to reach out to their representatives and have those very same conversations. If you want to call me first, by all means, or if you want to set up an appointment, you're thinking, well, I don't want her to just call me randomly. I want to set up an actual time. Get on my calendar. Give me a call, text me, email me. Let's get our calendars straight here. I will be traveling for a while, but I can do this from anywhere. I could do this from a hotel room. I could do this from my sister's basement. I can do it from anywhere. So I'm here for you. All right. So making goals. Campaign one. Okay, so Carla says, I won't be able to place my order this campaign one because I'm going for 2 weeks vacations. Okay, so what you need to do is reach out to your customers and tell them, hey, I'm not going to be able to deliver your orders for you, but go on my website. Feel free to shop on my website. We have some great sales going, just point out different things that we have going on. And let your online store do your business for you. Rather than you actually having to deliver, let your online store do all the work for you. On that note, today I received I'm part of Ebates. I participate in the ebates.com rebate program. And today only you can place, or your customers can place, orders. So they would go through Ebates. They go to ebates.com first, sign up if they haven't already, and I have a referral code. So then I get a reward, and I can share part of that reward with you. Blah blah blah. You sign up for Ebates. Then from the Ebates site, you connect over to your Avon.com online store. You place your order through there, or you tell your customers to place their orders through there. And today only, they're giving away 12% rebate. So December 13th only, they're giving a 12% rebate. So my plan is I'm going to place, excuse me. Hi, Cecilia. Hi, Priscilla. I'm planning on placing my supplies order, my books, my what's news, my whatever else I need, any bags, blah blah blah. I'm going to place those on my back office, yoravon.com, but then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to place the rest of my order from my online store. And you have a question for me? I was going to post on the page. Okay, well, fire away with your question. So yeah, back to Carla. Let your customers do the work for you and use your online store to your advantage. So just tell them, hey, I'm going out of town, but please order from my online store. So that's how that goes. Okay. Campaign 1 wraps up. So campaign 26 just ended. Campaign 1 wraps up. Your orders need to be in no later than noon on Christmas Day. Are we going to place orders on Christmas? Heck no. Unless you don't do Christmas, which in that case, it's just another day. So you could. But if you are like me and you on Christmas Day, no way, no way, that's why you always want to place your orders well in advance of that last day of the campaign. I would always stay away from that last day if I were you. So this being like the time of year when we can make changes and tell our customers, okay, I'm kind of making a change in the structure of my business. Tell them going forward, my orders are going to start going in on maybe that first Friday in the campaign, not the second Friday. And certainly not that last day. My friend is having trouble getting her hair to grow. Do we as Avon products have something that I can promote for her to try? Okay, I know the answer to this. I know the answer to this. Does anybody else that's online right now have a good answer for this? So let's table that question until the end, Cecilia, or until somebody makes an answer here, because yes, but I'm not going to say anything further. And what I want to know from you is, what have you done to research that question? So, and of course, we always have the product reference line, 1-800-445-2866. You can go on there and they have regular customer service hours. So you can call them up until, I think it's 11 o'clock Eastern time, and they can answer it for you. So Cecilia says, Aspira, question mark, question mark. Okay, tell me more. Okay, so campaign 1. Campaign 1 is the first campaign of the 2019 cycle. Even though it completely wraps up in 2018, it's technically the first campaign of the 2019 cycle. It's also double dollars. What that means is, if you place a $200 order, between your online store sales and your regular sales, a $200 order, you are going to be credited with $400. To achieve President's Club by the end of the cycle, by the end of campaign 26, 2019, you want to maintain an average sales of $385. Okay? So in campaign 1, shoot for $200 in orders. Average sales being about $25 or so, you're looking at 8 orders. If you want to bump that up and ask your customers if they would, if you want to promote that, the A box, then that's really a $50 order, because they need the $40 qualifier plus the $10 A box, so a $50 order. You need 200 to maintain that $400 average order to make President's Club. 50, that's only 4 orders. So reach out to your customers, tell them, yeah, I know that you're wrapping up your Christmas shopping, but what have you done for your skincare lately? What have you done for your internals lately? Let's talk about Aspira. Let's talk about the great plant power protein shakes that I have almost every morning. Let's talk about the daily essentials. There's so many great products within the Aspira family that when people say, if you're having the conversation with them and they're like, yeah, there's nothing that I need, I've done all my shopping. Okay, let's talk about you. What are you doing for you? What are you doing for your skincare? What are you doing for your overall wellness? Okay. So having those conversations, and those conversations don't have to take up a lot of time. Schedule 10, 15 minutes to talk with your customers about those very important things. I take Aspira every single day, and I am so happy with it. There's so many great products in the Aspira line that we really need to be promoting it. And now we've got the new hydration. So place your order from the What's New to get those hydration packets, and talk to your customers about increasing their wellness through drinking more water. What I hear is that the orange flavor tastes like Tang. I myself am going to put it in my cart today. I haven't yet, but I'm going to try those and just see, because I go hiking often now, and I can just put that in my water bottle and off I go on the mountain. So, hi Maggie, how are you? Okay, so that's all about sales, but let's talk about two things. Number one, let's work smarter, not harder. If all you're doing is just focusing on sales, guess what? You're losing out on the two hands of the Avon business. You've got the one hand, which is all about sales, you're making your commissions. The other hand is building a team, okay? And I'm not saying that you have to go out recruiting every day and you have to knock on doors and all that kind of thing. Work it into your lifestyle. Let's make a list, New Year's resolution. Let's make a list, and I'm putting my hands out like this, like I'm making the motion of making a list. Let's make a list of who do we know? Who do we know who is already an Avon customer and maybe works in an office, maybe works or has a large family, maybe could bring you referrals for people who would be interested in selling. So look at not only your customers for this exercise, but outside of that, who do you know who is into trends? Maybe they wear trendy clothing, maybe they wear trendy makeup, that kind of thing. Anybody, and think about anybody who nationwide who would like to earn more money. These are potentially people that would be interested in the opportunity with Avon. I can tell you, hi Rita, oh my goodness, nice to see you. I can tell you that we have we have 240 people on our team right now, or I think 241 now as of this morning. Out of that 241 representatives, we have probably not even 20 people who have ever had anybody sign up under them. That is a very, very, very small percentage. So the rest of the team is losing out on the possibility of additional bonuses. And I'm going to get back to something here. So working smarter, not harder. When you have somebody that signs up under you and they place at least $150 first or second time order, so let's say that they sign up in campaign 1 and their campaign order is only $80, but their campaign 2 order is at least $150. That person is now a qualified new recruit. If you are an existing representative, you've been selling for more than about 4 months, you're going to get a $20 check for that. Plus, you're going to get a sponsoring bonus every single time that representative places an order in the future. As long as you have at least a $50 order yourself, you will always get that sponsoring bonus. And I will tell you that my sponsoring bonus portion of my leadership check, it's about 15%. So it's a large number. When you add in the qualified new recruit bonuses, $20. If you're a new representative within the first 4 months, or first 7 campaigns, you're going to get a Kickstart bonus. You're going to get a $50 check. Michelle Schaefer signed up, several people in her Kickstart period, and she was making $50 checks every time that new representative would become a qualified new recruit. So there is money to be made in building a team. And building a team can be a fun thing. You're going to get to know people. You could bring on some friends. You could all work together and just have fun with your business. So make that list. Think about who you know who would be interested in the Avon opportunity. And make sure that if they're like, no, I don't want to sell, if they're placing at least a $150 order with you for themselves, tell them, well, you don't have to sell to anybody else. You're selling to yourself. You're a personal shopper for yourself, and you're going to make 40% off of that first order that you're placing over $150. So I just signed up one of my customers. She's been my customer for probably 3 or 4 years now. I signed her up because she placed a $200 Christmas order, and I was like, whoa, hold the phone here. You can get 40% off. And she's like, okay, tell me more. How do I get 40% off? And I told her, and she's like, okay, let's do it. So let's see. Cecilia says, does the other person have to live in my district to be on my team? Absolutely not. They do not have to be on your team. Hi, Nina or Nina. I don't really know how to pronounce your name. So if you can tell me so I know, I would appreciate it. But hello to you. So Cecilia, no, they do have to live in the United States, but as long as they have your reference code, which you'll have to look at what your online store address is, that last part after the slash, and I always put this in all my newsletters, that last part after the slash is your reference code. So if they live in the Midwest, if they live on the East Coast, if they live in California, Cecilia, you're in Tucson, let's say that they live up here in Phoenix, Flagstaff, anywhere. As long as they have your reference code, they will be tagged to you. They will be on your team. And it's so easy to have conversations, mentoring conversations with people out of state, because it's the same as picking up a phone and calling your next door neighbor. Okay? So don't let the proximity of the location of that person slow you down from starting your team or building your team. If you're already a leader, you already have people on your team. So working smarter, not harder, because you're going to have money coming in both hands. You're going to really increase. I am telling you, you are going to increase your earnings by starting to have those conversations and coming up with the opportunity first. And if they say, no, I don't even want to be a personal shopper for myself, well, just continue to be my customer and ask them to refer people to you. So, always have those conversations with your customers. Hey, do you know anybody who's looking for an Avon representative? Or who do you know like to shop from Avon? That kind of thing. Okay, Cecilia says she doesn't have anyone on her team yet, but she will. Good. So I would love to see you make more money in 2019. I would love all of us to have more money in 2019. This is really the time of year as we're wrapping up our shopping and our decorating and making the cookies and everything like that. This is really the time of year to reflect and think, what do I want for myself? Which leads me to the next thing. Who wants to have a free, all-inclusive trip, free, paid by Avon? This is it. I want to have, let's make a group out of this. Let's have 3, 4, 5, 10 of us go on this trip to Los Cabos, Mexico, June 2nd through the 5th in 2019. Who is in with me? I know Michelle is, but I know Michelle is at an event tonight. But who else would like to go on this trip with me? I'm already committed. I already have 550 points towards the incentive, and I need 7,000. Oh my gosh, that's a huge number. How am I ever going to get to 7,000? Breaking it down into what the components are, it can really, really super add up. And I'm going to go over that right now. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so to earn points during the incentive period. So there was an early bird, or they called a Vamos Head Start period. So there was a Head Start period. It's over. Forget about that. The rules are changing. We are now into campaign 1. So here is what we need to earn points. Number 1, selling. Of course, we always want to lead by example to our team and continue selling. Don't let that get lost in the shuffle. When your sales are between $300 and $499 each campaign through campaigns, you will get 100 points. Or if your sales are $500 or more, your points will be $200 each campaign. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 campaigns, right? From campaign 1 through 8, 8 campaigns. If you sell at least $500 each campaign, you're at 1,600 points. If you sell at least $300 in each of those campaigns, at least you have 800 points to start with, okay? And let's go. I'll promote and try to get people on my team. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Step number 2, recruiting. So those of us that are already in leadership and we've already, we're getting, kind of funny, the lighting is changing. I don't know why. Anyway, those of us that are signed up for Alma leads, if you're not signed up for Alma, just disregard this next couple of seconds here. But if you are signed up as to get Alma leads, I'm really not happy with that lighting. There we go. Now I'm brighter. If you're signed up for Alma and you have a qualified new recruit, then you will receive 150 points when that person places their first or second order of at least $150. So that qualified new recruit. The rest of you, and even us, when we find somebody on our own to sign up, they sign up, they place that $150 first or second time order, make sure that they pay for it also, because that's part of it. They have to place and pay for that order. You will receive 300 points each time. Let's say that you get a qualified new recruit every single campaign. So 8 campaigns, you get 300 points. That's 2,400 points right there. So 2,400 points on top of the, let's say, 800 points for the sales. 24 and 8 is 3,200. Perfect. Okay. We're halfway there. We're almost halfway there. The next one, this is the exciting one. This is, I'm totally serious. This is the one that got me on that cruise boat to Bermuda back in April. And it's developing. Each time that your qualified new recruit places another $150 order during the incentive, you're going to get another 100 points. Those add up. Now, the thing to do with this is follow up. If you see that your representative only placed a $100 order, call them up, tell them, did you know that your commission will go from 20% to 30% minimum, 35%, 40%, whatever it is, when you place another order in this very same campaign. Yeah, they'll have additional shipping unless they do it through their online store, and it's at least $40. They'll get free shipping there. But if they place it on the back office, yourAvon.com, they will get a higher commission. And yeah, and it will more than compensate for that additional shipping. So follow, make sure, and for those that aren't in leadership yet, this will make more sense once you do get into leadership. But we have this program called Vibe, and it is absolutely up to date. It's real time. You can go on there and you can see, okay, Susie Smith placed an order. It was only $100. Let me get back to Susie Smith, follow up, and make that phone call. So you look at your reports every single day. How did this person do? How did that person do? And follow up and explain the math to them. If you're not sure what the math is, let me know. And reach out to me and say, hey, Susie only placed a $100 order. What do I do to show her that it's worth it to place the additional order? And that additional order is just having her place or having her call one or two more friends, family, coworkers, neighbors, contacts, etc., to ask for those orders. Okay. So each time that you're qualified new recruit, your Q&R places another $150 order during the incentive, 100 points. When you promote, now Cecilia, listen to this part. When you promote to a new leadership title for the first time, this would be at least a bronze ambassador, $1,000 team sales. When you promote, that's 1,000 points right there, 1,000 points. And when you, as the leader, mentor somebody in your first generation to promote to that new leadership title for the first time, you get 500 points. So it all works together. When I was doing this for Bermuda, I think, the only category that I did not have points for, I'm pretty darn sure, was the selling less than $500. I made it my goal every single campaign. I was not going to rest until I had those $500 in orders. So it's definitely, that's one of my Q&Rs right there. It's a definitely doable incentive. So think about going on this very free, very inclusive, very cool vacation on Avon. You are going to be sitting on the beach. You're going to be playing in the pool. You're going to be eating wonderful food. Avon on these trips, oh my gosh, they know how to wine and dine us. And yeah, wine, because they free alcohol. If you're a drinker, you're covered. If you're not a drinker, no worries. So the sodas, the teas, whatever else you drink, it's there as well. So you really want to look at, dream about being on that beach. Make that your goal. And here's the other thing along the way. Yeah, you're making money. You're making more money during this incentive period. And then at the end, you're going to get rewarded with that free trip because you're making money from your commissions because you are pushing those sales. You're making money, that $20 or $50 check, depending on where you're at in the in your business, in your length of association. You're making the sponsoring bonus. You will make a promotional bonus. When you promote to that new level, yeah, you get 1,000 points, but you also get a promotion bonus. So you get that. And when you mentor somebody to achieve that very same thing, you're getting money from there as well. So every single one of these steps is earning you more money, and then at the end, you get rewarded with a trip. How wonderful that is. And let me tell you about Avon trips. First of all, when I went on the Bermuda cruise, there were people there who had not even signed up for Avon when the incentive started. They signed up, they heard about this incentive, they ran with it, and they got on that ship. So this is definitely doable for anybody, everybody in this business. So don't let, well, I don't have a team yet. Don't let that hold you back. It doesn't matter. Start developing that team now. Start, make that list of who do you know, who are you going to reach out to, who needs to make the extra money, who would love to get their products at a discount. For me, I love having that discount. I know that when I want to buy a shirt, when I want to buy jewelry, when I need to buy my makeup, when I need to buy my daily essentials, everything is completely discounted because I'm an Avon representative. So, so there's so many reasons why people should become Avon representatives. And there is not enough of us out in the world anymore. It's not like it was 20 years ago where there was Avon reps on every corner. There's not. I know people are like, oh my gosh, I finally found an Avon rep. So let's fill that void. Let's make money. Let's get ourselves onto that vacation. Okay. So and I stopped getting any kind of comments. I'm hoping that my live feed is still out there. So does anybody have any questions about the Mexico trip? Do know that I'm going to be reaching out to you on the first generation level. So of the people that chimed in tonight, Carla can expect a phone call. Kathy can expect a phone call. Priscilla can expect a phone call. Rita, I don't think I have your contact information anymore because you have stopped selling, but I would love to have you back. Love, love, love to have you back. And you can get a free trip to Mexico. And if you are not on my first generation, then I hope you expect a phone call from your leader or your mentor. And if you don't get that phone call, call them. Call them, get on their calendar, have that discussion with them. Hey, how do I join Margie in Mexico? Because I really want to go with her. Because you can bet that Cindy and Marco, our upline, are working on this. We can have so much fun there. Oh my gosh. And we're going to have fun along the way because we're earning money along the way. And we're building a new circle of friends. And it's just going to be fun. It's just fun. That's all I can say. So Cecilia, back to your question about my friend is having trouble getting her hair to grow. Do we as Avon products have something that I can promote for her to try? Yes, you are on the right track with Aspira. What I would suggest is the AM Protect and the PM Restore. The AM Protect is basically your hair, skin, and nails vitamins, your supplements. I take them every single day. There's 2 pills a day that you take, and show her those products. And then the daily essentials, if she's not already taking any kind of multivitamin, show her the daily essentials, because the daily essentials are going to give her vitamins, her minerals. They'll also give her omega fish oil, I should say, and then her antioxidants. So it's helping her from the inside out. So definitely recommend that. And I would love to hear from you whether you were able to close on that sale or not. Go to your online store, look up the information about AM Protect and PM Restore, share that with her, and hopefully you make that sale. So I think that was about all that I needed to go over tonight. If you have any questions whatsoever, please let me know. I will be here next. Let's see. Maggie says if you partner with your leader and work on your plan activities, you can earn your free all-inclusive trip to Los Cabos. Yes, absolutely. Let's partner together, y'all. And we will make it. We will be on that beach. We will be having so much fun together. So if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, always feel free to give me a call, text, email. And I will be here next Thursday, not Wednesday, next Thursday. Well, I'm going to take that back. If next Wednesday works for you better than a Thursday, let me know, because I can definitely rearrange that schedule. It was just that tonight or last night I knew I couldn't because I was driving up to Flagstaff and back to get my daughter. So let me know in the comments whether Wednesday or Thursday works better for you. Okay. So with that, I'm going to sign off, and I'm getting my list together to make those phone calls. The phone calls are probably going to start after Christmas, before New Year's kind of thing. But feel free to contact me in the meantime. Okay? So have a wonderful evening, and I will see you all next week. Bye.